Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on. Once again, we are going to get a whole bunch of PvP action in with the new 4-star character Northstar. This should be a good one in Star Athlete. This event features the brand new character. Not a lot of people have a lot of levels in him yet so far, but I think we'll make some use out of his black and blue abilities for the most part, maybe his yellow. We'll just jump right into it. We also have a bunch of boosted, awesome 4-star characters to use here. So let's get going. We'll just start at the top and jump in. We'll probably play our first two matches with the boosted 4 stars and then focus more after that with North Star and what we can do with some 5 stars that he might accentuate their abilities or build them up a little bit faster. Let's see. We'll just jump in here and let's play this team. We have a nearly maximum level 4-star Gamora. She is almost a 5-star, honestly. And look at the health on main event Hulk. We've been leveling him up quite a bit over the last number of months, and he is also heading towards max champion 4-star level with 80,700 health. Let's jump right into it, and we'll explain what we're trying to work on for efficiencies between the team as we go. I'll just boost all AP. Might speed things up a little bit. There's Hulk's grand entrance. Did he not destroy any tiles? That looked kind of weird. Might have to rewind that one. I want to make sure our character effects are on. Of course they are. That's why we saw Hulk do what he's doing, but I just thought it was strange without seeing the tile destruction he normally does. Okay, I think we're going to take on Hela first. She can be more immediately dangerous than Cable, I think, as we go here. So what do we want to do with this team? Well, certainly blue is a huge important color for Gamora. She's got a 2-character stun. One of them is for 3 turns, the other one for 1 turn. And we'll leave enemy North Star in the background there. Let's start with the match 4 in yellow. And Hulk's abilities are pretty expensive. They cost a lot each one, and it's pretty much because they can be quite awesome. Even Hulk's yellow, I just really like it. I run his yellow ability at level 5. A lot of people run it at level 3. There's nothing wrong with that. You can see at the beginning of each turn, we're getting a pair of tiles swapped. If we ran his green ability, his passive grand entrance, at level 5, he would swap 2 pairs of tiles. And the 2 pairs of tiles, quite honestly, can get you a lot more AP built up more quickly, but it also changes the planning ahead you can do on the board a little bit more. So I like to try to have some sort of idea what I'm going to do next. Look at this board. There's really nothing to go for but green that doesn't do much for my team. Oh man, I would have loved to have gotten that match. Okay, so here is a good spot. We went from nothing to an excellent opportunity. There's an extra move on the board, but that's not it. The critical tile should stop right here and allow us to then have another extra move immediately after. Let's go. Oh, look. It almost fouled itself up and then just completely worked out well before the end. Cool. All right. There's a number of things we should do now. Probably have to match that critical, so let's move it up to black with a black on the drop. I'm a huge fan of Gamora's black ability. I run it at 5 compared to her red. Her red's pretty good too, but her black ability just creates such strong special tiles, especially when she's nearly max champed. I think you really have to get the most out of her black ability that way. So the only drawback that you can really run into with this team, I think, is that Gamora's Deadliest Woman plays special tiles on purple. And then with Hulk on the team, we're definitely going to be wanting to match purple often as possible. Uh-oh, they get a green match. That's going to get a stun and charge green tiles. So let's go ahead and get this other purple match out of here for Hulk. And now there's not much. We're getting sent airborne now. Gamora got sent airborne from Northstar on their team. And I like that because he spent that black instead of saving up for Hela and her black, which would be much more difficult to deal with. They have 5 green. At some point I need to worry about the green that Cable's going to collect against me, but not quite yet. I think we should just get our blue qualified and then go from there, I think. All right, so here we go. I think purple's spread out pretty well. We'll wait one more turn before we play Deadliest Woman, but I do want to play Incapacitate on Cable. If he gets that green match, I don't want to get stunned. We'll stun him for 3 turns. Did show up that on that purple special tile. I'm going to match that next. That's okay. And let's do this. Building up a lot of purple. We're up to 12. Left him a good match in black, didn't I? Sure did. Purple's pretty well spread out. Let's go ahead. If you saw my previous video, we played Deadliest Woman, and it worked out to an insta-kill against against the Thanos in the Crash of the Titans. Right now, there's very little purple on the board. We have every purple covered with a special tile. So instead of this match 4, let's take a shot. Cable has the most health. Let's just do this blue as a match 3 instead of 4. That means less tiles will drop in from the top. If none of these tiles are purple, we're gonna down him in 1 turn. Oh, one purple dropped in. Yeah, with all the green they're building up, that's bad news for us. Hela's going to really start taking a toll on our team. So because of that, let's hit Hela with Deadly Strike. That is upfront damage plus damage every turn. We really need Hulk to get back in this battle on this next move here. We have Hela worked down pretty well. She should be taken out over the next couple of turns. I guess we'll speed it up. We'll get oh, I was hoping to get a yellow match here. I don't really see it. They'll probably take green next, so let's just do... Overthinking it, I know. Got Hela out from the strength of those special tiles. That is amazing. Cable's up to 9 green. He does get the stun again. I've never had this much trouble with Cable's constant stunning. Good for him. Let's match this green so he can't get it. Should take Northstar out. And if we could ever just get the last yellow or purple, Hulk will win this match for us pretty quickly. Let's do this yellow. And here we go. That's some strike tiles. Not a lot. Cable makes more strike tiles depending on how many allies he has with him. Crowd goes wild. Fortified countdowns on each of these yellow tiles. Now check it out. 2375 damage for each one of these, or it could do a burst of 4300 health to Hulk, or each one could gain 2 random AP. I absolutely think this is a super underrated ability, and it's even better when you're against 1 remaining opponent. This black match probably makes sense, but then Cable might match the 3 fortified yellows. I can't allow that to happen, so let's just go here. Watch what the crowd goes wild countdowns do right here. jumped up a bunch of AP. We earned blue to play that for free. I will take it and incapacitate for 3 turns against a stunned Cable. He's not going to wake up in time. Watch our incapacitate, or our crowd goes wild countdowns this time. They earned our purple with the free AP generation. Gamma Power Bomb, this is absolute overkill, but check out the critical tiles. Fantastic. That would have been probably 40 to 50,000 worth of damage, and we get the win. Cool. Let's go on with another pair of boosted 4 stars. I don't think we'll play that team. Let's go on. Oh no, let's go ahead. We'll play this team here. And let's see. We are going to play Vulture, and I'll try to speed it up and have maybe a little bit less over analysis as we go. We have 2 boosted 4-star characters here. They're both really good in blue. I think we'll use Peggy's for the stun, and Vulture for his black to go airborne, and his green for his team damage potential. Now, when you're playing Peggy against a team that has one opponent that's much weaker than the others, with a very low level Northstar, you'll probably want to have him stay in the battle until the point where you fire Peggy's blue at him, and it'll stun the other 2 characters. See if we can do that as fast as possible here. Yep, he gets all that blue. I probably could have just done that as a couple different match 3s. Let's get black. We'll send Vulture airborne here already. I like to just get black right away and just go. Sometimes, if blue looks like I'm going to get somehow up to 10 before going airborne the first time, I like to wait for that. This looks good here. Let's do this triple move combo, yellow, purple, blue, maybe more. Oh, look how I'm leaving them such good matches after the fact. Okay, so we have Northstar's yellow ready to play. Let's wait on that a second and go for... I could go red, green, or red, red. Definitely let's go red, red. Lucky blue on the drop. We have all of our abilities ready to play, and this couldn't be much better timing, actually. Let's move over so that Northstar's in front here, and here's why. You want to play, do as Peggy says. Is it safe to do it now? I think it's pretty safe, even with this extra move on the board. Normally, I say don't play any abilities that leave like countdowns when you have an extra move to do, but blue's pretty spread out. Let's go for it. Do as Peggy says. We'll stun the other 2. The more important ones, of course. And then we'll do this extra move here with some really good cascade action potential. Nice. Let's take a chance here. Let's play one fell swoop. It's there's some dangerous green matches in the middle, but let's play it now just to see where it goes. Perfect. All right, that went to a good spot. We'll leave Northstar. He's going to get absolutely damaged here in a second. And we'll do this match 4 in green on Thor. Northstar's going to play his blue, and just watch. He's going to find a way to destroy somehow my countdowns. I don't want that to happen. You know what? Alright, I want to see how bad he gets me on this. He's going to take out something that I don't like, but I'm so curious how good he's going to run. Oh. Oh, man. I did so much worse on my own. I took out everything except for one countdown with that lucky line break that happened. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, my gosh. Very bad. Very bad. Oh. Let's see. I think... Yep, I think we're okay with Thor waking up right here. Peggy's going to get him. And we've got enough red for Ultimate Soldier to take him out. Okay. Man. The other two shouldn't make this green match to take out my team damage countdown, I hope. We'll set them up with yellow. They'll take yellow. One fell swoop. Circling Prey. Finally takes out that pesky Northstar. Alright, and we've got 38,000 remaining health. Let's go for Circling Prey. While we have enough blue, we'll destroy that repeater tile out there. Let's see what happens with Starbright here. He's going to place a countdown that allows one of our characters to be invisible while it's out. And it was himself. You never know for sure. It's random which one it's going to be. Let's do... I don't want to set Okoye up with a red match. We'll just do some green. It's going to heal a bunch. Oh, just 22,000 health, huh? Man, I really messed up this match. Oh, just follow Rick for professional MPQ. Oh, man. There we go. Now I think we're in the driver's seat in this match finally. Can't do the match 4. We'd lose that countdown we just placed. Big shot from Ultimate Soldier again. We'll take a shot to play running early. We'll destroy that row. Get a free match in red just for fun. And Vulture comes back finally to end that match. It should have been over a long time ago if I didn't make so many mistakes. But we get the win. Fun to play with 4 stars. Let's now go into a match where we have 1 4-star and a 5-star. Probably not there. A lot of Thor and Okoye teams, mostly because there's an interesting team. Champ Kitty with no real special tile creation. Yeah, we'll take it on. Or should we? Maybe the team I want to play probably still isn't good against that setup. Here's an interesting team. Let's go for it. I think I want to play Iceman and Kingpin. It's not always easy to pick a good team for Kingpin. He's not rated really high. But I think I have a couple of ideas here. Let's see if we can make it work. And he's boosted, so he's got a lot more potential than usual anyway. So when you have Iceman on your team, you really want to go for blue pretty much immediately, no matter what. That will allow you to get the on-ice countdowns placed on the board. And then you've got many ways to stun on just simple matches. It's so great. And that will allow you to play abilities if you can get Doctor Strange stunned. You can play abilities at will instead of taking his damage. Let's go for another green. Need to get another blue match lined up with multiple countdowns in it somehow. I don't see a way to do that yet. Maybe if we get lucky with a drop here. I want to play Iceman's green. It's an excellent ability, but I don't want to take the damage shot from Doctor Strange. So now we've got a 2-turn stun, since there were 2 countdowns in that match. And so here we go. We can play Iceman. Each one of those repeater tiles will deal about 3,000 plus damage every 2 turns. It's just so good. And because of that, I think we can just move off of Doctor Strange for, well, now let's stay on him for a little bit. Okay. Can we line up more blue? Maybe not necessarily. If I wait a turn, that'll be a free match in purple. Let's just do a kind of a non-move for a second. Oh man, Goblin Glider's bad. You gotta watch enemy AP. I'm doing pretty good lately about showing you guys what not to do, and that's one of them right there. You gotta think about what the other team's doing, not just yourself. And good thing Iceman can block a lot of that damage. If you didn't notice, that champion defender blocked 11,000 some damage off of that Goblin Glider because he protects his team so well. Really cool. Black drops a nice match 4 in green, and it gets a stun. Let's do it this way. Iceman damage takes Strange down to 1174. Very cool. I don't know if I'm gonna have any way to get that, so Iceman's gonna take a bunch of damage here from that champion defender countdown I couldn't quite get to. We need a little more purple to play. Kingpins, yep. What do we do? I don't think there's any way to get a crazy match 4 out of this, so I wanted that match. Our repeaters should take out the other 2 guys in the background. There we go. And a bunch of hits on Goblin. Now we're in the driver's seat. Let's go ahead and play. Oh man, I just want to get that black going first, and there's just no black matches. I should have been a lot more careful. Alright, let's go for it. Each one of these countdowns from Kingpin can do quite a bit of damage, or create some strike tiles. We'll go ahead and play the Fist Defense. I should have had it earlier. It takes black away from the enemy team, builds up yellow for our team. So, since we didn't get the black to play Wilson's Gambit yet, and it's only good in this case with Iceman because you get so many countdowns all over the place and you can't always get to them, and when they expire they do nothing. It's a time where you can play Wilson's Gambit and it destroys kind of unnecessary countdowns before they're gone, and he can deal 14,311 damage to the enemy team. It's really pretty good in this one case. I don't think we're going to do it because we can play this right here, and what's the place where we can get a couple of stun tiles destroyed? Maybe down there. Yeah, that's probably the best one. Let's play up north. No, we'd have to play blue to destroy tiles. Up north would just send Goblin airborne and reduce his second strongest color, which would be purple. If he had more purple, we'd probably play that. Alright, not a big deal. Let's just try to get him damaged out. Oh, and Lightning Strike is terrible. That could destroy a lot of our special tiles. Not too bad, I guess. Why would he match blue? No, Goblin. Don't match blue. He had nothing else to go for. Thug Pistol. Goblin's probably going to match yellow if we allow him to. And we'll just lose that. We'll let him take that match 4 in red. We get our black finally, like I've been talking about, to play the Fisk defense, but it's just, Iceman's just too good. His green takes out the win, and once again, sloppy play still worked out. Let's go into a team that's probably going to be pretty great and see if we can make up for it. We played all the boosted 4-star characters. Let's get into our 5s, and we've got time for, let's see, 1 or probably 2 more matches. We'll see how it goes here. I'm really excited to try a couple of Northstar's abilities with these and other 5-star characters. So we'll get into what we can do with him in this specific setup in a little bit. I think what I'll do here is take out Northstar pretty much right away, because I don't want him competing with my team for black and blue AP. Once we take him out, they won't have a black and blue user on their team. Green, there's not much green. I better take the only green match available on the board. And purple's about one of the biggest deals in a match where you play Daredevil, so let's go for the purple. So here's why we chose Carol. She's got this automatic repeater event horizon that automatically gives your team 3 green AP when it counts down. That's going to be so good to build up for Daredevil's green countdown tile. We already have Northstar just about out. There it is. And now we'll might as well just work on America. If they get ahead on AP compared to us, she'll be a lot of trouble. There we go. So we have our green, and I'm not quite going to play it yet. I want to play it when I get enough blue from Northstar ready to go. And I also don't want to play abilities too early because, again, America will reward her team with a bunch of critical tiles. If I spend AP, they will become way ahead on it. And the only 2 colors they can spend on abilities are purple and green. So she has, red, yellow, and green abilities, but they're all passive. So we got to stay ahead of them. And we're way behind on yellow. There we go. We got a good board shuffle. And so what do we want to do here? We've got things pretty much well lined up. Let's do this. All right. If we play, let's go for Mean Right Hook. It's our red repeater tile that does damage, and it went into the perfectly wrong spot. Like the main spot on the entire board, I didn't want it to go. But that's okay, because we're going to let it go for 1 turn before we do anything. It's probably best. We'll take this green here. All right, so now we're ready to go. Let's play hand to hand. It's a countdown tile that deals damage at the end of every turn, but if it's destroyed, it will deal big damage and then reset itself, and it actually resets the counter. So you can get a bunch of damage out of it every turn and then destroy it when you want. That's what we're going to try to do here. Let's go for red and white. Doesn't look like that green countdown is going to get lined up for them to match it. So now that we have our strike tiles, check this out. We'll move over to Daredevil here. We've got enough blue to play running early, and we're going to choose the row that countdown is in, and check this out. By the way, there's also a strike tile there. We're going to destroy that and get some free yellow AP from Carol. Ready? Go. Tons of damage. That was really cool. Go ahead and play another red here. And for fun, let's send America Airborne with Up North. And also sends our own Northstar Airborne. We'll get another blue match here. Try to get green lined up for Daredevil to match if he's going to. Interesting. We've got a really strange board lineup here. The match 4 is really bad for our team. In the purple, it would destroy 2 of our repeaters. We really don't want that. Let's go down here to this purple. We're going to get purple and green combo match out of it. Chavez is out. How much purple does he have? He has 9. Mean right hook for damage and strikes. Couple of times over. Can we get blue anywhere? I don't think we're going to get enough blue to fire our ability again. Let's go ahead with Sonar Strike for the stun. He could play his own. Let's see. We have 3 blue. Yeah, we're not going to get enough blue, so let's just go purple-blue. All this extra damage from each hit takes him out. Okay, that was actually finally a good match. And we got some use out of Northstar. I like that. Let's see if we can do one more match with him using his abilities a little bit. Try to pick a team that isn't Thor, Okoye, or a Kitty team, just so we have a chance to play abilities whenever we want. Alright, we'll just go for this. It's good points too. So can we win with Northstar and, let's see, a couple of other teams we could use for sure. Kind of thinking if there's any 5 stars that have any really good effects out of specific area board destruction, right? Something like the Daredevil countdown was pretty cool. You know, we can line up extra moves and stuff with, let's see if we can do that with Professor X and line up extra moves and certain things like that because of the line destruction. So we've got purple, black, blue, yellow, red, and green. Now let's just go with Carnage for fun. And this will be our last match of the run. Let's see if we can win in decent fashion. Yeah, this is starting out okay. We've got a yellow match 4 on the board. This is going to be great for Professor X. He's going to get his immediate knockout blow for enemy Northstar with that. Oh, we got lucky with blue. Another signal boost. And it's great to get that on blue because we want to use blue for Northstar. Cool, man, running way ahead. Let's go and really try to get a lot out of blue here. Black is a decent ability as well from Northstar. He just doesn't do a lot of damage, guys. Northstar's not going to be rated very highly. But to me, he's going to be kind of on the fun side of things. You're able to play him when you're building up big time damage for your other characters, more importantly than what he can do for damage himself. It's kind of the support character role anyway. We've got enemy special tiles on the board. Carnage is going to start flipping things around quite a bit. And we have our blue ready to play. And it destroys a chosen row. What's cool is Professor X also has a blue row destruction ability on his purple, and it kind of works on what 4-star Cyclops his red ability does. Instead of, in this case, you have to choose a row that has blue in it. So what I'm looking for is an opportunity where on the board where if we destroy a certain row, it's going to set up an extra move or at least a big match for us. A lot of times with Carnage making these extra matches, we can get some crazy stuff going on. Line up a blue here. We have 6 red. We can't let the enemy get another red match if at all possible. Big match in blue. Cool. Alright, so I don't see a spot that sets up like an extra move, but we've got a couple great locations to set up match 4s and stuff like that. And Okoye is taking quite a bit of damage. Let's play Northstars running early. Look at that, we have 22 blue. Let's just play it right here. It's going to destroy that row and set up a big match 4 in red. That'll allow Professor X to do all that additional damage again. Very cool. Alright, and so we really need to take out that red match and not leave it for them. But is there anything cooler we can do? Actually, yeah, maybe there is. This time let's choose Professor X. To me, my X-Men, he's going to go ahead and destroy this row here, which gets an automatic blue match on the drop. Should just about take her out. Oh, I chose the wrong. Oh, man. I chose the wrong thing. I chose yellow to give us a boost of health. Oh, man. You got to choose the blue tile to select blue from your team, and that will destroy the row. I haven't had that mistake for a while. Alright, we'll go ahead and play a Blood Feud from Carnage. That'll take Okoye out, and we just have to worry about Thor. Let's build up our blue once again. See if there's any chance we can go mistake-free the rest of the match. What do you guys think? I think the chances are pretty slim, although we've got a real nice blue match here again. Let's think. That'll be too much damage for Thor. Let's do it. We can send him airborne. Signal boost. Nice set of cascades. We'll let Star Bright take one of our characters invisible. It happened to be Carnage. Very cool. Can't play it again while that's out there. That's actually unfortunate. Let's send Thor airborne for fun. Give us a turn to set something up. Maybe, just maybe, we can get a red to drop on top for an extra move. Not quite. Get the row destroyed, we get the match 4, and that was a pretty good win. And good points. Alright, so at least I hope we see that Northstar's got some pretty cool abilities. He really doesn't do a lot of damage out of his blue, and next to no damage at all from his black. And yellow is just more of a utility ability. So let me know what you guys think about him as a new 4-star character. And, you know, if you're getting any good play or effects out of him with different characters and team combos, etc., in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please hit the MPQ icon on the left side of the screen right now to become a subscriber for the channel. We definitely appreciate the support. See you next time.